Hello, Leo. This is Gypsy Spirit here with you, ready to give you your weekly reading for September 5th through 11th. And I've already drawn your cards. And I want to thank you so much for being a subscriber to my Patreon page. It really means a lot to me. So let's go ahead and get started, Leo. And goodness, I'm a Leo too. So I'm like, I don't know that I like these cards. Because we got a Queen of Pentacles. It's turned inside out. So Leo, we are very strong people. We all, of course, we always have to be the life of the party, right? But we're strong people, and we have a lot of people that have faith in us, and they depend on us. They come to us for guidance and for comfort. And right now, we don't have that for this week. Many of us do not have that to give to people. We are got other issues going on in our lives, and we need to really focus on ourselves and not try to be there for everybody, and take care of everyone. That's not what this week is about. This week is about taking care of you, because there's something this is the Queen of Pentacles. It's in reverse, and it's like there's a disconnect with something in your life right now, and you're trying to get it back. The Seven of Wands in reverse right here is telling me that there's been something that you've really been focused on. It could be a relationship, could be a job, could be money, could be something it could be some sort of drama or something that's in your life that's really brought you down. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's just telling you, let it go. It's not worth a fight. Just let it go. Whatever it is, just let it go. If it's a relationship that you've been fighting so hard for, let that shit go. I know, Leos, we have egos. You gotta just let it go. I will tell you something about relationships, because I'm a tarot reader, and I get a lot of people calling me, and I get a lot of women calling me, and they want to know, and I don't know why I feel like I need to share this, but I feel like there's some of you out there that are dealing with a relationship that's not working for you anymore, and you've lost insight and everything, and you can't, take care of anybody or do anything because you're so focused on this relationship. So I get these ladies that call me, and for some of them, they broke up with their boyfriends like a year ago or 8 months ago, whatever, I mean, it was a long time ago. And so they'll call and they want to know, does so-and-so still love them? Are they still thinking about them? If they are, what are they thinking? Well, first of all, I'm not a fucking mind reader. I'm a tarot reader, okay? I failed mind reading in college. I will tell you that. Can never get through that class. And I think that Hollywood has really corrupted tarot readers, because we're not what people think. I can't tell you if you're going to win the friggin' lottery. If I could, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be a millionaire. I'd be traveling all over the place. But it really bothers me that women will call up with these questions, and I learned over time, the first thing I ask them, when did you break up? When's the last time you talked to them? If they tell me that they broke up 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever, I'm like, really, you want to waste your money on this shit? You really want me to tell you? Because, honey, if he hasn't called you, he's not going to, okay? If he hasn't called you after like 6 months or whatever go by, and you haven't heard from him, he's not thinking about you. He was not really that in love with you as you thought he was, or he made you think he was. So, and forgive me if this doesn't apply to any of you, but it came to me, and I felt like I needed to share it. The Seven of Wands is telling me that, you just, whatever it is you're trying to fight for, find victory over, sometimes as Leos, no, I can tell you this as a Leo, I will tell somebody, if you do this, I'm going to do that to you. You don't want to fuck with me in that way. I will fuck you up even more. And sometimes we feel like we have to feel like the bigger person, that we can do far more harm to somebody else than they can do to us. And you know, you have to get to a point where you're like, you know what, I'm over that. I don't need that. So you are maybe in a situation with somebody, some sort of drama, and you don't need to continue to battle with them or fight with them. You just need to move on. Let it go, because, you know, as long as you continue on, the fight, the struggle is just going to keep going on, and it's just going to keep you more agitated. And I see that you're probably going to take my advice, for some of you, because us Leos, we're pretty stubborn. But anyway, I see the Temperance card here. So the Temperance card tells me that, you know, you're trying to get your game back on, your queen back on, you know, the queen where everybody comes to, that has that energy of being able to help people, because you're finding a temperance. Like, whatever the situation that's been going on, maybe you said some things that you shouldn't have said, or said things with a tone that you shouldn't have said. And so, you know, this weekend, I believe, towards the end of the week, you're going to start thinking like, well, maybe, you know, maybe I should change the way I say things, the way people interpret things that I say. So you're going to, like, work on trying to find balance in your temperament. I know as Leos, we can be very hot-tempered. So a lot of this, when you realize that you don't need to fight this anymore, whatever it is that's going on in your life, you're just going to let it go. And then you're going to find some sort of balance in your temper. You know, you're going to come back to that even keel, because us Leos, man, when we get fired up, we get way fired up, and nobody wants to be around us. So you're going to start coming back down, finding that even keel, that balance, and knowing what to say, how to say it, and how to carry yourself. You're not going to be in the rage anymore, because I think in the Seven of Wands, I mean, you can even see the picture in the Seven of Wands. I mean, she looks like she's in a fucking rage, like she's like, come on and fuck with me. But Leo, you're just at a point where you're like, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm letting it go. And good for you, Leo. You're letting it go. So move on. So I hope this helps. I really hope this helps. I can't wait to see what happens with you next weekend, or next week, Leo. Because like I said, I'm a Leo too, so I want to know. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much.